Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm super excited to be building this dinosaur island playset with you guys. Okay, we have a lot of Schleich toys and dinosaurs over here, so we are going to start building this dinosaur island together. We have a watering hole playset over here, a tree, a cave, a mountainous cave, and a waterfall. So right now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna start assembling all this playset together, and then we will put all the dinosaurs onto this island, okay? And then we will have a look at this fantastic island together, okay? So let's get started. First, let's start assembling this watering hole. And now we will build the waterfall. Now let's build the mountain and the tree. So guys, we have finished assembling all the playsets, and it's now time to put all of them together to form our dinosaur island. So what we have here, it's the watering hole, fantastic watering hole over here. As you guys can see, we have this tree which you can just move the tree trunk upwards and downwards, which is super cool. And then we have this beautiful small little cave over here with some plants beside it, and then this little what do you call this, a shelter for little animals like scorpions and stuff. And then right now I'm gonna place the waterfall next to the watering hole over here. As you guys can see, there's this beautiful curve which you can just snap it right onto the watering hole beautifully, okay? So, and then next, maybe you can place this little tree over here to create a landscape, beautiful landscape. And then what about this beautiful cave, which I'm gonna place it right over here. And then we have this huge tree which I'm gonna go with I think this is a rain tree. I'm gonna place it in the background, okay? This background over here looks fantastic, okay? So take a look at this dinosaur island. I'm gonna remove the camera from the tripod so that you guys can have a closer look. So just 1 second, okay? So the beautiful watering hole, and then this little cave over here, followed by this huge cave, and then the waterfall, okay? Followed by this tree over here. Too bad my mat is a little bit too small, otherwise it will look fantastic. So now it's time to place all the dinos into this dinosaur island, okay? So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna place the dinos in right now, okay? So just hold on 1 second. So sorry for the low budget Jurassic Park introduction music, okay? So basically we have the dinosaur island all set up for you guys to have a closer look. And let's start off with one dinosaur by zooming in, and let me pick. Let's go with the Styracosaurus over here. And looks like the Styracosaurus is having a drink at the watering hole. And its close relative, the Triceratops, is also taking a sip from the waterfall. Okay, it looks really brilliant. And let's move on. What do we have here? It's the Quetzalcoatlus, which we have just taken a ride on. Okay, so thanks to you, Quetzalcoatlus. Okay, so let's move on. Besides this Triceratops, we actually have another one over here, and this Triceratops is just massive. Okay, oh, on its feet there is actually a tag. Okay, and it says Schleich, and this tag means that this dinosaur is actually pretty new to the park. That is why it's still having the tag, the medical tag, I suppose. Okay, so let's move on. And what is this? Oh, looks like we have a carnivorous dinosaur, the Giganotosaurus, looking hungry. Okay, so that may spell trouble for all the herbivorous dinosaurs, you know, over here. Okay, and let's move on. Let's move on to this section. And what dinosaur is this? Can you guys let me know? Is this the Archaeopteryx? I am not too sure. You guys let me know. Okay, and let's see what is in this watering hole. Really beautiful. This tree is able to go down, which is really cool, like this. And let's see what else can we find. Oh, a raptor, a velociraptor. Okay, looking over this little mountain or cave. I'm not too sure what this is. Oh, and this guy can't really stand very nicely now. And let's move on. Looks like we have a Dilophosaurus over here, looking really menacing. Okay, and let's move on. Oh, seems like we have a battle going on, and it's the T-Rex versus the Spinosaurus rematch. Okay, and what is that on the floor? And that is actually a skull of a T-Rex, and it looks like this green T-Rex wants revenge on one of his comrade. Okay, and the Spinosaurus is looking really fierce. Okay, it looks like they are going to engage in a really ferocious battle. And which dinosaur do you think will win this battle? Okay, and overlooking this battle, we have a huge dinosaur over there, some fantastic long claws, and those claws looks really menacing. Is that like a carnivorous dinosaur? It's actually a Therizinosaurus. Okay, a Therizinosaurus is actually a herbivorous dinosaur, but don't be fooled, you know, by those two pairs of claws. They look super dangerous, but I've read reports that, you know, those claws are actually used to cut vegetation. Okay, so let's move on. And over here seems like we might have another battle going on. And what dinosaur is this? Looking really huge with a long tail. And take a look at this. This dinosaur has two huge horns over the head, on top of his head, and this is definitely the Carnotaurus, the meat-eating bull. Okay, and versus this Herrerasaurus. Okay, and if you guys can you guys let me know, if a Herrerasaurus versus a Carnotaurus, which one will win? Okay, we have no idea. Okay, and you guys can let me know. That would be super awesome. Okay, and looks like we have missed out this tiny little fellow over here, and looks like it's a Compsognathus. Okay, I'm not too sure. Let's move on. Oh, and what is that? Okay, I see two huge dinosaurs with really long neck and a tail. Brachiosaurus over here, overlooking the tree. Looks like it's gonna feed on some leaves from this tall tree. Okay, and on top of this tall tree we have another pterosaur, and this pterosaur is actually known as the Anhanguera. Okay, and besides this Brachiosaurus, we have a new addition to the dinosaur island, and this one is known as the Barapasaurus. Okay, another huge herbivorous dinosaur with a super long neck, which allows it to feed on leaves from tall trees like this. Okay, super awesome. And let's move on. I can see another dinosaur behind the Therizinosaurus, and that is a roof lizard, the Stegosaurus. Okay, those thorny plates are just super awesome. Okay, and let's see what's inside this cave. Looks like there's no one in the cave. There's a boat over here, a small little tree, and let's see, on top of the tree there is a raptor. Oh my goodness, what is the raptor doing on top of this cave? Okay, so that is pretty cool. And let's move on to the next section. Oh, what is this? This is supposed to be the sea, and what are you doing here, Mr. Therizinosaurus? You don't belong to here. You should be around here. Okay, maybe not here. Okay, those two are having a battle, and you might be the meal after the battle. Okay, so maybe you should just go sit beside your dad. Okay, Daddy Therizinosaurus, or maybe you should just hide inside the cave like this. Okay, that will be better for you, be safer for you. Okay, so let's move on. And what is this? Looks like we have the sea, the ocean, and looks like we have two seashells. What are these creatures? Okay, these are actually called ammonites. Okay, if you guys play Pokemon, you might know them as Ormanite. Okay, super cool prehistoric sea creatures. Okay, and let's move on. And what dinosaur is this? Okay, let's have a look. It says Tylosaurus. Okay, so basically this is a marine reptile, a prehistoric marine reptile if I'm not wrong. Okay, and let's move on. Oh, and what is this? This one looks like a shark, and it's called the Excalibursaurus. A brand new addition. Okay, so guys, these are actually some of these sea creatures are actually from Collectate, and those dinosaurs over there are from Schleich. Okay, and let's see what is this huge monster over here, and let's see whether we can open its mouth. What a huge mouth, super huge mouth. And what is this? This is actually the Kronosaurus, one huge prehistoric marine creature. Of course, we have this from Collectate, and yep, this is from Collectate, and we also have one Kronosaurus from Safari Limited. Okay, what a beautiful model. And let's see, what is this? Oh, is this like a Mosasaurus? Let's have a look. Another Tylosaurus from Collectate. Okay, beautiful. And what is this? Another Tylosaurus? I don't think so. Let's have a look. A Mosasaurus. And what is the Mosasaurus famous for in Jurassic World? For chewing down Indominus Rex. Okay, pulling it into the water and probably drowning it. I'm not too sure, but perhaps the Indominus Rex is still alive, as it has the DNA of cuttlefish. Yep. And what is this prehistoric animal? This one looks really frightening. Okay, this is actually known as the Dunkelosters. Okay, Dunkelosters. It's a prehistoric fish. It's a super gigantic fish which is very well armored. Take a look at this. Okay, it is supposed to be like super large. I can't remember the size of it, but this is one ferocious prehistoric fish. Okay, yep. So you guys have seen there's prehistoric sea creatures and the dinosaurs over here. So which one is your favorite model? Okay, for me, oh, this is a tough choice. I love the green T-Rex, and I also love the Therizinosaurus. And yep, this is the Spinosaurus, which I also like a lot. So basically, let's have a recap before I ask you guys some questions. I actually wanted to purchase the Schleich volcano, the new Schleich volcano, and I'm gonna build a huge dinosaur island for you guys to see, okay? So let's have a recap at all the dinosaurs. So basically our first dinosaur that we talked about was the Styracosaurus, and then the Triceratops, and then the Triceratops, and then the Quetzalcoatlus, and then the Giganotosaurus, followed by Brachiosaurus and the Barapasaurus. On top of this beautiful huge tree, we have a Amihanguera pterosaur, and then we saw a T-Rex battling a Spinosaurus over this skull. Probably not, okay. And of Therizinosaurus, we have two carnivorous dinosaurs. These two are ferocious meat-eating dinosaurs with Carnotaurus and Herrerasaurus, which is known as the Herrera's lizard, okay. Of course, we have the swift Caesar standing on top of this little mountain, okay, the Velociraptor, and then we have the Dilophosaurus, and then a Compsognathus, another Therizinosaurus, but this is actually much smaller and is hiding inside the cave. And on top of the cave we have another Velociraptor, okay. And then you move on to the sea, the ocean, okay, which you will see a lot of prehistoric marine monsters, sea monsters. We have the Tylosaurus, we have the Excalibursaurus, the Kronosaurus, Tylosaurus again, and then this Mosasaurus, sorry, this is the Mosasaurus is over here, and then the Dunkleosteus, and then another huge Kronosaurus, okay. So we have two really huge Kronosaurus, okay. Super awesome. Of course, we have two little Ammonites over here, okay. And yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, just give it a thumbs up, you know, whoops, share it, leave me a comment. You guys know I read every single one of them, and I try to reply to each and every one of you, okay. And if you're not a subscriber yet, do hit the subscribe button down below, and then, you know, press the bell icon to receive notifications on the channel whenever I upload a video. And I'm planning to do a live streaming video, and if you guys want me to do one, you're interested in watching me do a live stream or maybe unboxing some dinosaur toys, you know, let me know in the comments. I will be super happy, okay. I'm super happy to be doing a live stream. If you guys want to watch it, okay, just let me know in the comments and I'll reply you, okay. So I'll see you guys in the next video, but before that, why not check out these 4 videos, okay. I've handpicked them for you. You might like them, you might not, but you know, just choose one, okay. It helps me a lot, okay. So I'm gonna pick, you know, like videos which are related to Schleich dinosaurs and maybe collecting as well. So, you know, just check it out, okay. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Goodbye.